welcome back. This is a Fred in the Shed 2 video. Just to test out a new format, I've increased the resolution on the camera. I had a problem with this before. When I tried to upload to YouTube, it stuttered, it lost frames, and they reckoned my video software needed updating. But I'd only just updated it, and it's a real hard learning curve. So I figured that I'd stick with it. So I'm just trying this on Fred in the Shed 2. You also see I've got a different layout. Again, I'm trying something a little bit different. I haven't quite finished yet. This is work in progress. I need something to go above here, across there. I've got something in mind for that. The reason we've gone for this sort of darker wood finish is that I've had a few comments for new people coming on the channel, and they say, "Yeah, Fred, you're supposed to be in a shed. I expected to see you in a shed. And it looks like you're in a spaceship with all that silver mylar," which is true. So I'm trying to make it look a little bit more shed-like. So I wanted a wood effect background. Now, obviously I'm up in the attic. We've got all these beams here. I can't start really bolting on big sheets of plywood or anything to these beams because I just don't want to affect the structural rigidity of the roof. So I bought some vinyl. I've just sort of stuck on some sheets of vinyl, which was an absolute nightmare because it went against the mylar. It didn't come out, I'll be honest with you, it didn't come out anything like I expected, but I'm going to probably go with it. If I just move to the side, there you go, look, we've got some stuff. We've got some little shelves now with little lights, and when I get the top bit done above my head, I think it might look better, and I can sit more in front of the camera. I'm normally over that side on the radio bench, which I still will be when I do reviews. If my voice is a bit strange, I've got a cold at the moment, unfortunately. So yeah, just sort of test out this camera, and I hope you're all well. I haven't uploaded on Fred in the Shed 2 for ages, just been too busy. So last year, Fred in the Shed 1, it really had to push hard on the videos. I think this affected everyone with small YouTube channels. What happened was about, I would say a February, March time, YouTube changed the way they recommend videos. And whereas before, once you got over 20,000 subscribers, say, you kind of had it easier. YouTube would push your videos higher up the stack, which meant that you got some views. But they've changed that early in the year, and they completely changed it to promote new YouTube channels that are coming on, and put their priority in giving new YouTube channels people with less than 1,000 subscribers, which is I think 86% of YouTube apparently. And they wanted to push them, encourage them to do better and give them a real help, which is nice. But the downside was, if you've got a long established channel like mine, and like a lot of other radio channels, we all got kind of shoved out the way to allow for this change. And I noticed that even though I put up a lot of videos last year, in fact, I think most weeks I was doing 2 a week, occasionally 3 a week, which was pretty hard going, seeing as I work full time. It had me working on editing and making videos pretty much almost every day. Quite hectic, but my growth on the channel, although, there we go, look, we've got 65,000 subscribers, though it increased, it didn't change from the previous 2 years. So I plateaued. I was completely flat across the year. I should have done better had they not changed the way the algorithm worked. So it's a bit of a kicker, really, and I imagine that other YouTube channels, a bit like mine, especially if you're mainly a radio YouTube channel, which isn't all that popular nowadays, you suffered even more. So that's in a way why I'm kind of trying to up the quality, new background, and so I think it's going to try and be more quality and less quantity in 2026. This video is just a rambling video. I'm also going to try and work harder to make them more concise and shorten the length of the videos, because some of the videos just went on too long. So yeah, got to work smarter, because a lot of new people coming onto YouTube now, the quality of their videos is shockingly outstanding. I mean, nowadays a modern smartphone takes perfect video. All the editing is done on their phones, but also their presentation and the production from these younger people starting YouTube channels, it far exceeds what I can do. They really, really are almost launching on a professional level. And of course, once they get established, and with their help from YouTube, they then generally will put a lot of their work out, like editing and things, to third parties. Thumbnails sometimes go to third parties. And then when they get a little bit bigger, they then pay for promotion. So their videos get even more of a push. And that's how you get these, quite often, these new channels that are very quickly getting 100,000, 200,000 views per video. I looked into promotion. I can't afford it. It was something ridiculous, like about £3,000 to promote a video. And you're not going to guarantee that you're going to get 50 or 60,000 views, which is, you're not going to get anything like that. So I'm carrying on, and as I say, sometimes it is hard. Sometimes I'll try something different, and I'll put a video up on Fred One. It'll get, you know, 2,000 views, something like that. It was a day's work, and that will pay me about £5. And so, but I do carry on. I'll persevere. Anyway, my voice is giving out on me now. So this is just really to see how YouTube like this new format. So if it stutters or it judders, you won't ever see this. But if you are watching this on Fred 2, cheers. Thank you for your support on Fred in the Shed. I hope you enjoy the videos. I do my best. Never happy with what I produce, but I do try. Take care. Look after each other, yeah. Catch you probably on the main channel on the next one. Cheers, guys.
Fred's in the shed where the magic unfolds. Fred in the shed with his trusty CB. He's a friend to the lonely on a frequency.